out there. So,
well, first set of archers are just about to come out for the compound bronze medal match in the mixed team event. A relatively new phenomenon in archery, actually, but a really popular one now. You see the men and the women shooting together on the same line.
yeah, I've done mixed team, like you said. I won the World Cup final in 2014 with it, and I've done it one other time with Eric Jones in Shanghai.
The outfit that beat Turkey 157
that's one of my favorite team
155 in the quarterfinals.
Men's team, but
ladies and gentlemen,
was a lot of fun.
on target number 2.
So here we go then, on target number 2,
India,
representing India, Divya Dhayal, waving to the crowd there.
Abhishek Verma.
Abhishek Verma, her partner. It's great to see, actually. You know, there aren't too many sports where men and women compete equally, and that's, you know, that's a really impressive thing about archery.
Yeah, it's super cool. And I think even for 2020 in Tokyo,
the outfit that disposed
they're including mixed
in the
teams now,
quarterfinals
so,
of Team USA,
be great for the
157
crowd,
to
won't it?
156.
So both
Joining us
Dhayal
here
and Verma
on target
have been,
number 1,
on the field of play already today in their matches.
representing Italy,
They didn't come out on top in, so another chance for them perhaps
Tonioli.
to put that right. But the Italians will have something to say about that. Two greats of the compound world, Tonioli and Pagni. Archers will know these two characters really well.
yeah, for sure. And Pagni and Tonioli, they've been shooting the mixed team together for a number of years. And Italy actually holds the world record with a perfect score in the mixed team. So they're definitely one of the powerhouses of the mixed team event.
And our judge for this afternoon is Maria Larkina, and she indicates that it will be the Indian team in their pink uniforms who will shoot first in this match. And in many ways, I suppose, India will be glad for that, just to get some points on the board early and establish themselves with such tough competitors on the other target.
Yeah, most of the time, the higher ranked team or the higher ranked archer gets a choice to shoot first, and about 99% of the time we're picked to shoot first, just to get a chance to put arrows in the target and put the pressure on early. So one advantage India has is that both of them shot on this morning. So
Look at that. Maybe it shows already because you've got a really, really strong 10 just to open up there from Verma. Dhayal's first shot is a 9. So Tonioli leading off for the Italians.
9.
And a 9 for her as well. So 10 from Pagni will keep the scores even.
And like I said, even though Sergio hasn't, this is the first arrow that he shot here on this finals venue. He's been around the block a couple times, so he's a heck of a defender.
9 here. And he's
fairly
you know, as we were saying, Antalya is a regular spot on the tour, isn't it? So he'll know this venue like the back of his hand.
Yep, for sure. And that experience can help a ton. Yeah, Italy shot 2 9s, but both a millimeter in the other direction, they'd both be 10.
9.
So that's a 9 for Dhayal, just 15 years old. So, you know, nerves of steel already.
Yeah, no kidding. Part of me wishes I'd been doing it at this level when I was 15. I was running around getting in trouble at high school.
So 10 for her teammate Verma, so 38 for this end, the first of 4 in the match. So Italy leading a couple of strong arrows themselves to keep pace.
9.
And a 9 from Tonioli. And a 10 from Pagni. So 37 for Italy and 38 for India. So the Indian team, much less experienced, actually narrow lead after the first set.
Yeah, and, I mean, a point in compound archery now is not a sizable lead, but it's one where if you lose by a point, you're sitting there thinking about how you know, if that first arrow for Sergio or Tonioli had been caught, how much, you know, the match would be. So.
Well, I suppose it's cumulative over the matches. You nick one every end, and then all of a sudden it's a 4-point margin, and that's maybe bigger than it is in reality. You know, you still have a very close match.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody has a certain number where they start to feel comfortable, and, as far as how much of a lead that they have. And I know for me, shooting individuals, if I'm up by 2 points, even after 2 or 3 ends with 6 or 9 arrows left, I'm not comfortable enough just to let off the gas, but I have a little bit extra confidence knowing I got a little bit of breathing room. So every point definitely makes a big difference.
So it'll be Italy now who will shoot first on target number 1 in this second end, trailing just by a point, but at this level, as we've heard, that might be all that it takes. So Tonioli takes aim. Two 9 for the first 2 arrows, but a 10 for her there, found her range.
And they've both been in this boat before, being, either up or down by 1 point. So it's definitely not going to make them nervous enough to start throwing arrows out.
No, I mean, I've seen plenty of occasions where they've won on the last arrow just because they held their nerve.
10!
Yep. 10 for Pagni, so 2 straight 10s for him. Now back with the Indians is Abhishek Verma. 10 for him. She looks so calm and serious, doesn't she?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive to see. I mean,
10 out of 10 as well.
There's kind of a nice ignorant bliss when you're that young, and not saying she doesn't know what's going on, because I'm fully confident that she does. She's on this field, and she's been here before, so shooting internationally, but
8 or 9, too close to call.
I know for me, if I had the same mental capacity as I was when I was 15 and my current ability, I'd probably win a couple more tournaments. Sometimes it's easier to come out and shoot with nothing to prove.
9.
9 for Pagni.
At the buzzer.
Yeah. I guess he was mindful of the clock running down on him, though he had to let it go, really.
Yep, and most of the time, like you'll see that the teams, they each have a coach
10!
In the coach's box behind him. The coach is either spotting arrows or counting down the clock to make sure that they don't end up with a 0.
India really shooting well.
9.
Oh, 9, that's right on the line too, isn't it? I can see. So you see on the scoreboard there that that 9 may even be upgraded to a 10, but they've added to their lead now, the Indians, and it's 2 points now, which is halfway in the match. Is that significant, would you say, or are you?
In individuals, I would say yes. As a team, I mean, not that, for me, it's easier to shoot better because it's easier for me because I depend on my other guys to shoot well, and I know that they're gonna, and I'm usually shooting with, Erica or Rio and Braden or Steve, so it's easy to have confidence in shooting with them. And, I mean, I'd be pretty confident if I was shooting with Sergio or Tonioli, but also I'd be confident shooting with Verma or out for the Holly. So, I mean, like you said, you kind of chip away 1 point per end, and all of a sudden you're in a 4-point lead or a 4-point deficit. But I've seen weirder things happen.
I guess it's all in the mind as well, isn't it? A lot of the time.
Yep.
But look, I mean, they look very relaxed. The coach is doing a good job keeping them kind of, you know, you can see that they look kind of chilled out, and they don't look like they're under pressure too much, do they? Even though they really are. In fact, if you look at the Italians, they've got slightly more sort of serious faces on.
Yeah, and I mean, it just depends on who the archers are. I mean, India is a fairly, pretty young team, 15, and Abhishek is 27. So, I mean, you watched us, or the U.S. men and the Danish men in the gold earlier today in the first session, and we were joking back and forth with the other team the whole time. So.
Until it started to get serious right at the end there. I mean, there was a big focus, wasn't there? So 10 for Tonioli, just what the Italians needed. And 9 is away, and that's a 9 for him. By my reckoning, he's only found the 10 once, Pagni, in this match so far, which is unusual for him.
Yeah, for sure.
9.
Verma with a 9. Dhayal of India, so 19 each.
Necessarily didn't like that shot. Kind of drove it in there at the end.
You think?
Threw it in a little bit.
Again, the shot clock running right down on Italy. Into the last 25 seconds for Pagni to take his shot, as he was last time. Tonioli doing all the heavy lifting for Italy at the moment with all the 10s that she's sending down. What's Pagni got?
10.
Scoreboard says a 9, so 30. Oh, there we go. Upgraded to a 10. 39 points for them for this end.
Definitely putting the spotters to work on that one. That one's pretty.
Shadows on the targets hard to read, aren't they?
Yeah.
9.
So another 9 for India. The Indians mixing up their order a little bit as well, so they're flipping back and forth between who's leading off and who's anchoring.
All right, how's that for end number 3? A near perfect score on the Italian side of the field. A 10-9, 10-10.
What they're doing is they're having Abhishek lead it off to throw a good arrow down there.
For Sergio Pagni and Marcella Tonioli. Team India shooting 9x9-10.
That's not
a sum total of 38. So a 1 point advantage for Team Italy. However, Team India still are in the lead.
They'll have Sergio lead off
115 to 114 as we go down to crucial end number 4. Who's going to walk away with the bronze medal? That is, of course, the question. Now, Marcella Tonioli, obviously a location over here, and your rhythm,
the way you doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, and I mean, even the U.S. men have done that last year. Shanghai, they changed order right in the middle of the match, the gold medal match. So it's not something super unusual, but it is kind of odd to see if you don't really know what's going on with it. So
slow motion photography really tells you a lot, doesn't it, about just how stable the frame these archers have.
Yep, and it's crazy to see how much all that stuff on your bow is moving. And then you still get angry when you're not putting them in the size of a U.S. quarter.
So, down we go to the final 4 arrows for each team. Tonioli leading off, as she has been doing for the Italians all match. Penultimate arrow is a 10. Actually, certainly very happy with that.
Definitely putting the pressure on India here. If they
Maybe shooting first here in this final end is the. You get the points on the board, and then it's all for the Indians to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just at the right time, Pagni comes up with a 10 as well, using all of his experience. But Verma, average arrow at the moment 9.8, so he knows how to score the big points. Oh, and he really gritted his teeth there too. Did you see that? He really wanted that one. 10 for him.
Not so sure he liked the shot, but I'm sure he's happy with where it landed.
So Dhayal, penultimate arrow.
9.
A 9 for him.
Actually tied up with 2 arrows.
Couldn't be closer. Of course, we haven't had a shoot-off yet today, but the way things are going, it's a distinct possibility here.
9.
So 9 for Italy. 10 for India will take them back into the lead by 1 point. So Italy's final arrow of the match, potentially.
10.
And it is a 10 from Sergio Pagni. So 3 10s and a 9. Can't really ask for much more than that in a situation like this.
No, and you know, India has a chance to win it here, but you got to throw 2 10s in the target to do that.
10.
There's one of them.
A 10 required to
I've
win.
seen Abhishek in this situation before, and I fully expect him to just crush it.
Okay.
Honestly, he uses a really aggressive shot, so.
Oh, and there it is.
Yep.
It's a 10.
That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You were right. So India,
That is a
bit of an upset that you might say there. The Indians versus the Italians. But congratulations to them. India win by a point, 154 to 153. High fives all round. And Abhishek Verma and Dhayal take the bronze medal here in Antalya, Turkey. What do you make of that?
Yeah, like you said, it is a little bit of an upset. Sergio and
सोच रहा हूँ मैंने कहा बिल्कुल लाइन में है
since 2007, 2008.
मैं तो वही सोच रहा हूँ मैंने कहा वो साला ना ऐसे दिख रहा मुझे मैंने कहा ये
But
तो
then
रहा
again,
नहीं
they've
पता
been
क्या
doing
कर
it
दिया
for
उसने बोला
almost 10
10 मैंने कहा ला पड़ गई बात
We're still in a finals match on compound Saturday, so I mean, 4th place is kind of a better medal to not get, but
Yeah, I guess. I mean, you know, Tonioli already had a bronze this morning from the women's team, and actually, you know, tiny little bit of payback in many ways for India because they lost out in both of those bronze medal matches. So.